Welcome to Serpentvisionaryoracle. It's a little over 3 in the morning, maybe about 3:30 in the morning. I wanted to do an 11:11 tap-in. I don't like doing readings like advanced. I like to tune in when it's actually going on, or maybe a day before. Sometimes I post afterwards. So I pre-shuffled some images here. This is an all oracle reading tonight. So I'm just going to flip them over. To me, it's been feeling like a rather peaceful night. I'm feeling low drama vibes. Oh, hummingbirds here. Invitations here. Oh, serpents on the table. Owls on the table. Heart space, shapes in the face. Very nice. And as you know, I'm going to open up the third eye before I tap in. As I'm just like gazing at the top card, I'm using 3 decks tonight. As I'm just gazing at the top cards here. Let me bring these in. All very playful, very peaceful, but very playful. This portal at this time. Just reminding us not to take things so serious and to allow. And open up the third eye a little more here. Ooh, the depths. Interesting. For the many deaths we've endured, literally, for those that have had partners transition, for babies transition, and the repeated ones that we go through within ourselves. We've been through many of them in the last year. If you can remember where you were last year at this time, very interesting transitions have taken place. Really deep ones that have had us really deeply and strongly reevaluate our path ahead. Not taking it too seriously, just reevaluating it, just looking at where you've come, or all this way. You've come a long ways. So for those that are, we're still going through the process of healing these deaths. October with the eclipses brought some really strong ones. For me, I experienced a very beautiful death with ayahuasca. In October, I was with her all October. But these deaths, I feel that we're more at peace at. Let's see what this card is. Because it's freeing ourselves to go forward with our ambitions and our creations, our creativity, and using this time to really use it as an outlet and pour it out somewhere. And don't keep it inside. Don't let it fester. This gate and portal that is opening up this month, like I'm saying, I feel like a lot of peace here. I don't feel drama. I feel a lot of passion coming forward. A lot of passion coming forward. As for some have been pushed all the way to the cliff. You've been pushed all the way to the cliff and you're looking down at the cliff. That's so you can get out of your head. That's so you can have dropped down to your source to believe in self. There's nothing, no place, no one outside yourself. Fucking raspy ass voice in the middle of the night. There's playfulness though. Let me see what this is. Hummingbird. Oh, hummingbird. Hummingbird's here in the middle. So this first row I'm looking at, I'll show you the images. I may wait to more, I don't know, I'll show you the images. You know how I am. I always flip the camera over. This first row that's descending here that I'm looking at is more of like where we've been and what we've been going through and what we've been processing and what we've been burying, but at peace with burying and at peace with these deaths, or you won't be able to go forward. You have to have that peace first. The willingness to be vulnerable, to feel it, let it come up, because it's allowing us to create something out of this space of brokenness for some, of despair for some, of fucking losing it, feeling lost, feeling just floating by. It's okay where all that spaces are. Because what this is opening up, I'm telling you, I felt peacefulness, but I felt playfulness as well. There's a big heart-shaped card face right smack in the middle of this. It's very interesting, the visuals of the images on here that I'm looking at. Jeez, man. Swear I missed the bong. It's because I'm smoking out of the damn pipe. Shit. That will change. Grateful that I have my glass in my hand. There's playfulness here. There's a little mischievousness too. It's playful. It's good. It's like flirty. Right at the bottom of this playfulness and flirtiness is the barn owl. And these barn owls that have been showing up in the readings lately are not all pure white. It's not winter yet. There's a transition. It's like they're kind of like brownish feathers, like they camouflage as well, depending on the seasons. But when the barn owl shows up, it's looking so it pairs so well with this magic of the table here. It just pairs so well. Always these images do. But this one's like, barn owls have a heart-shaped face, and these are the ones with the brownish feathers at the outside as their camouflage. When this one shows up, it's that, I mean, a lot of the message here are repeated from time to time on my lives or my videos because they're strong messages. So maybe just a reminder, because people pop in and out. Who knows who sees what? I'm just reading what I see. There's lots of love here in this row. This portal's definitely bringing people together. But you have to let go of that past. Or for some, connections come so you can forget the past, or it helps you to heal the past and go forward. But for those that have done this solo, not relying on anyone, not a partner, like no one. These are solo artists here in this row. First, this is the solo artist here. I'll read the solo artist first. Is that you had to have been trained to live a life where you don't lie to yourself. Because when you no longer lie to yourself, the reward is that no one can lie to you because you can see it. Remember, there's nothing outside yourself. You're first. So if you're fucking around and lying to yourself, well, people are it mirrors. But when you really live the lifestyle where you no longer lie to yourself, and you no longer tolerating, you're no longer influenced by anybody else's, what they want of you, when you are a solo artist, not giving a fuck, for real, where you didn't choose something just because, oh, it's safe or out of codependency. These are freed up people here. Boy, are we gonna fly. The hummingbird's right here. And the hummingbird's all about sweetness and nectar. And these hummingbirds, they're fast moving, they're fierce. They maneuver upside down. They can bear the cold. I've seen it. I've seen their babies fall out of their nests in the middle of the fucking night where it's cold, and they still live. I watched a hummingbird nest at the end of winter last year. Amazing. Very resilient. These are people that did not give up. So it's time to have some play. So the gate is opening up some playful vibes here. Or even just a playful mindset, man, you know? Watch some comedy. Give up your serial killer bullshit and watch some comedy. Lighten the fuck up. That's what this is saying. But there's heart space opening up. I've been tracking it for a while, but this is like glaring at me, and there's like two, it's like crazy, that kind of look like giant tears. It's going to mirror the connections that are coming in are so mirroring. And they're playful. But it's like one definitely catches the other's eye when they least expect it. Like somebody catches the eye. Whether it be you or the other person, I don't know. That's the fun of it. That's the experience of it. I don't know. But there seems to be somebody, it just catches them off like you feel that flush within you, that uncomfortable flush, like what the fuck? But then there's this owl there. Because you're going to be able to look it in the eyes. And when you're able to look it in the eyes and the eyes don't look away, you'll know what I'm talking about. Now, these partnerships are people who you collab with, people you may live with, people that are coming in, and also the intimate partners as well. The sacred sex partners, the intimate partners, that's new. There is no past here. If you've been following these lives and readings and what I've been doing, is I share these messages and I thought, well, damn, these messages were just for me personally. It was like my personal medicine journey. And I'm really finding out that it's universal, what this medicine gives to me. I don't have a teacher. I do not have a human teacher. I have a plant medicine teacher. That she's been my teacher for the past 24 years. And she was not kidding when she said everything's gonna die and everything must die. That's why I work with muertas a lot. To me, muertas have powerful messages. They're nothing to be afraid of. In fact, that's what we have underneath all this. That's who we are. So I don't know what people get all fucking weird about that shit, but the vibe they give me is warm. It's ancestor. That's how I think of them. And they are going to speak tonight because the serpent card's here. So yes, this love. So the ones that are partnered, this is interesting here. This image is just, I can't even take my eyes off it. Is the centerpiece. You're going to see when I flip the camera over. I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to have to turn on the light. But I want to show you the images. I'll turn on the light for that. And then I'll channel some more probably, you know. I just like the calm of the night. Let's see how it looks outside. Is it dark? Yeah, it's pretty dark out. Like no moon's out. It's pretty nice out. Maybe I'll go out and stargaze. I do go out and stargaze 3, 4 in the morning because that's when certain constellations are out there. Okay, so if you're partnered and you're watching this, it doesn't matter, whatever. If you're partnered, oops, slipping off the freaking table. It's like one surprises the other. This has to mirror, okay? This has to be equal. It can't be a fucked up job like someone having affairs or someone that's not true, all right? Whatever the circumstance is, porn issue, whatever the fuck, you know? the fucking around bullshit, okay? I'm not talking, if that's going on, because I'm going to do there's 3 messages here in this image, so if that's the good thing going on, you know it, then that wisdom of the owl is going to strike, and there will be departure. If you choose not to, welcome to 4 more years of one of the most death after death after death cycles, up to you. If you are partnered and it's mirrored, like marriages, even people that are not married, I mean mirrored partnerships here. It's like one of you surprises the other. So you might be feeling like separate, because what's happening is that people are searching for self, because these old paradigms didn't allow us to do that. These traditional paradigms did not allow us to do that. That is a robbing of the self-power. Old paradigm. I wonder who thought of that bullshit. Marriage, romance, and all that, you know? Very interesting. Because it has nothing to do with in here itself first. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. I'm saying because there's play here. Remember I said there's play. No, I'm not getting the sex tarot out tonight for this 11/11 reading, but if you want to go there with it, because that's what's there. It's real sexy here. Very. But if there's a marriage thing going on, it's funny because it's like one surprises the other. You know, whether it's like a revow thing or it's very playful. It's all I can say. It's like there's not so many words. It's very simplified these days. And then what happens is calm. There's going to be paths opening that are going to blow you away. But you have to be really flexible on this one, as I've been telling people. Not going to go down as you want. Oh, I want this and oh, I want that. And they're like, okay, that's nice, but guess what? This is going to happen. And I love the 11/11 theme because here I'm seeing the 2 tiers. And then I'm seeing the 2 mountains. And there's a path straight through. And no matter what you've been through, it all leads there. No matter if you've been calm about this, if you think you've been calm, but when it strikes, you're not going to be too calm, because this is going to shook. This is going to shake like a fucking earthquake, okay? What's coming at us is going to shake you. It's going to shake your core. I'm like trembling in that sacral area right now. I can fucking feel the sacral area lighting up. And when that does, it's like all these chakras are going to fucking align. Kundalini is going to strike. There's no Kundalini card, but there's a snake here. It's not like an obvious, oh, it's a picture of what it looks like. No, this is like when it enters the body, it intertwines you and it like fucking owns you. It's like what it feels like, it's like, it's kind of like you're not bound. It's like it holds you down, like it holds you, it goes through. And then once you allow it in to do the magic, it's very powerful and it sets you free in a lot of ways. Although each time, like that chi just needs to be regenerated, does the snake, you know? Gonna take your breath away, gonna take your words, gonna be beyond words. But yeah, what's coming out of this gate is there's this path opening. No matter what you've been through, no matter who you are, it's been coming out, all of us, different details, same vibes. Same type of vibes. But it's gotten us to really come back. It's got us grounded. It's kicked our ass. You looked, someone pointed out and reminded me about this, looking back 2 years, November of 2021, where you were, and what is your eclipse story? Because it feels, it's like the devastation's done already. We're more at peace with those deaths, right? Because what's opening up is so beautiful. For many of you, you'll be having like tears of, it's like relief, but joy. Like heartbroken open, like when I feel in ceremony type of thing. It's gonna be a lot of celebrating. You'll see. Now, this new gate, like I said, looking back 2 years, I knew where I was, and I'm glad that's the past for sure. And where I'm at today, it's like I've been set free. I feel like I've been set free on my journey. It's not, it's the feeling of relief for me and peace. I've been set free in a lot of ways. Oh, this is fun. It's a real fun feeling. It's got the raspiest voice I've ever done a video for. But this serpent card's pretty wicked, and it is a 5 card. 32. 5. And it's like the obvious, like, rebirth and unconventionality and nonconformity, pretty much. The old paradigms are coming down. A lot of people don't want that traditional shit anymore. Some people do, but then in a different way. I'm not saying that's bad and wrong. I'm just reading what's here. Because, hey, you can take a tradition and give it a twist. And what? Reinvent it as we go along. That's basically here too. That's what I'm saying as well. Because there's all different types. We're all different elements, but we always lean to this one. So if you're an air type, but what I mean by that is like if your sign is an air sign, that's not what I mean. I mean your true element. Who are you really? Are you real fiery? Are you watery? Are you like the air? Are you like the earth? But you always lean more to one where it is really you that runs you, what drives you. So it just depends. Because each element responds different, and that's why we have it. It can't be one element. We need each other here. We need the intensities. We need the calm. We need the ground. And then we need the we let go and take off and play. So this is a very nice 11-11, I would say. There's a beautiful row coming ahead. So I want to switch. I want to show you the images. Really beautiful images. And given that the camera's doing its thing like this, it has had us like that. Unfocused, shook, frazzle-dazzled. Look what's happened in that third eye. We see with a different mindset, don't we? It's going to free us up to create, to go forward with our ambitions. Our focus will return. It has. That third eye says so. We're ready for that passion to come in. Look, it's been surrender. Lots of fire. So that was the row 1 I was telling you about in the beginning of the reading. There's the card layout this way. Oh, but look what's coming. So playful. It's so cute. See the 2 giant tears. Or it could be string. What do you see? This is why I show you the images. Beautiful heart-shaped here. Look at those dreamy bedroom eyes. So alluring. Very sexy. Very flirty and playful. Very mischievous. With a beautiful intention here. Because the owl is right below. We're not playing around. We play, but not to play others. It's playfulness. 2 birds in 1 row. The fucking sword and the cup. The hummingbird. Very fierce message this row. Very fierce. Wow. These connections. What this gate is opening for these connections is something else. I like the vibe I'm feeling with this connection right here. This row. See, so what this gate is opening up is a new path. It's very calm, very peaceful, full of relief. There is a new path ahead. There really is. Look at the image. You're going to see whatever it was that came at you. You're going to be very relieved and at peace with it all. Good work. It's not easy to shed this way. This row is powered by the energy of the serpent, the snake. Telling you that Kundalini's coming in. That reinventing, the rebirth, there's the snake, but it's unconventional, non-conforming. And we're grounding that. We're grounding this. Welcome to our turn. So I'm going to take the cards back. Yeah, welcome to our turn, it seems. This is a beautiful gate opening. Let's see if I can get the camera to stay still here. Beautiful tap in. I'm loving the vibe. I went through so much in the body, just feeling it all. Oof, it was like a little journey for real. It was very sobering. Yeah, I know you see me smoke weed a lot, but it's not like, oh, I'm high, but whoa, that was a real sobering journey. Again, I'm going to post as is, but I'm going to definitely leave the images on the table. I may come back during the day. I may do a continuation on Instagram. I don't know. But this was the real deal. So this was videoed somewhere in between, like it probably started like maybe 3:20, 3:30. I didn't look at the clock. And it just felt right to sit here as I usually do. And I gaze out the window, especially when it's dark moon, because then I can see the stars. I can stargaze from out my window. It's that bright in black moon, the stars. So thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you think of this gate opening up. Do you relate to any of it? I do. I definitely do. So again, all the info is always below if you want to contact